What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn and I'm back with a new video. In this video, we are talking about the Kelli Potter. From what I've heard, she is officially divorced, so it's not Kelly Farrell's Kelli Potter. And she is addressing the comments she's been receiving from pastors, probably pastors. Why? I bet you it's pastors' wives in her DMs asking her, is it my husband? Is it my husband you dating? Kelli went live and addressed Portia and Phaedra's allegations that she is dating a married man, slept with a married man, one night stand type of thing, a man that she met on an airplane at the BET Awards 2025. So we're going to get into what she had to say in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell, and subscribe to my crime channel, Crime in Context with Layla Lynn. And let's go ahead and get into it.
We received some really disturbing messages, really disturbing DMs. And one thing
So she said she received disturbing messages, disturbing DMs. She doesn't really quote them, so we don't really know what they're saying. But like I said, I bet you some pastors' wives want to know if it's their husband that she's sleeping with, allegedly.
Don't do is break up anybody's home or anyone's business or anyone's relationship. That is not my thing. It's never been my thing. Regardless what I have been through in my marriage, I was a wife for 11 years.
And so this is the thing. She's saying basically she doesn't sleep with married men because she's been through in her own life as a wife. I think she said her husband allegedly cheated on her. I think Britt Eady alleged that she cheated on her husband. Like, there were a lot of cheating allegations going on there. And so she's saying when it comes to like cheating and things like that, like she doesn't even mess with married men. But there are a lot of women, I'm not saying her, but there are a lot of women who got cheated on in their marriages, and then they go on to date and mate with married men because they think like, well, if it happens to me, you know, then it's par for the course. But she's saying she does not think like that.
And when it comes to cheating and when it comes to things pertaining to a family, that bothers me and that affects me. So I just want to say this. I'm not going to call out any person. I'm not calling out a pastor. I'm not calling out a name. I'm literally just telling you guys, at the end of the day, this is a show. And it's all fun and games.
So she doesn't want to name names. She doesn't want to name any pastors. But she's implying there are pastors in her DMs asking her to clear it up. Even though she never implied she was sleeping with a married pastor. That was all Portia. Portia said it. I think it was episode 2 when she sat down with K. Michelle and Kelli. And then on this previous episode, Kelli said she let it go. On episode 6, I believe it was, either 6 or 7, Kelli said she let it go. She said she didn't need to have a one-on-one with Portia because she was letting it go. Things are fine. But then when she saw Portia get into it with K. Michelle, Kelli piped up and she got into it with Portia again. And that's what I was saying I don't like. I don't like when someone needs someone else to be in a conflict with someone in order for them to bring out the conflict they had. Portia asked her, did she want to have a one-on-one sit down? And she said no. But she still brought up issues when she saw K. Michelle was in conflict with Portia. I don't like that. I don't like that about Kelli. I am a one-on-one type of person. I don't respect people who need it to be 2-on-1.
But when I have people sending me messages about their families and their congregations, I want no parts of this, right? Y'all ain't gonna get me banned from church. I want to still be able to go to church and I want to still be able to praise and worship, okay? So this list that's going around and you guys...
Yeah, because there's a list. I haven't seen the list. I was watching Carlos King. He mentioned the list. And I watched some other creators. They mentioned that there's a list, like people made a list of pastors that it could be. But it could be somebody y'all don't even know. And the person is a client of Phaedra's. That's what Portia said. But that doesn't mean they live in Atlanta. Like, I'm sure Phaedra has clients that maybe do business in Atlanta so they can, you know, receive legal services in Georgia. But it doesn't mean they live in Atlanta. So if it is somebody, which I don't know it to be true, but if it is somebody, we don't know that they live in Atlanta.
Tagging these pastors and tagging congregations, it has to stop. Enough is enough. I don't play it. I don't like it. It's not fun. And these are people's real livelihoods. And I have had to deal with someone affecting my real livelihood on this show. Okay.
And so that person affecting her real livelihood on the show is her ex-husband, because he doesn't want his biological kids to film on the show. And so it looks like she doesn't have much of a storyline, because her life revolves around her children and her business. So she can show her business on the show, but she can't show, I believe she has 2 or 3 kids with him. And she can only show her oldest daughter that's at Spelman, but she can't show her youngest kids. And so that's what she's referring to there. When I'm recording this, I actually can't hear the audio. I'm going by the text. I had this transcribed. And so I know some people who follow me, they enjoy my videos and things like that. If you're also a content creator that follows me, I would ask that you not screen record my videos. Like, I had to pay like a subscription service to have this transcribed. And so it wouldn't be fair, right? If I pay for something and then to screen record my videos, it wouldn't be fair.
Okay, so let's cut it out. Okay, I'm not a part of the Mile High Club. I'm not interested in a pastor. I'm not interested in sleeping with anybody's husband. I am very much happy with who I'm with and what's going on. Enough.
So she says she's happy with what she has going on. I heard Shamia hooked her up with someone, the person Jarvis, the person who can't say their real name on television. She's happy with them. I would not be. If I was a reality star and I needed to film reality TV and the person I'm with can't say their real name on TV, like, I would not be happy with that. Like, either you're going to do it or you're not. And I feel like a lot of these women on reality TV have trouble dating, because the men who they date that are willing to come on TV tend to be clout chasers. Like, if they want like quality men, in my opinion, it's probably the men that don't want to be on reality TV. But in any case, if she's dating him and he's via audio, he's on the show via audio, but then he's using a stage name Jarvis, it's not a good sign to me. It's not a good sign.
Enough is enough, y'all. Okay?
Enjoy the show.
Like, literally, no, seriously, enjoy the show. Y'all got this whole list of pastors going around. Y'all got pastors sending me messages and DMs and emails and at congregation. Y'all cut this out. Seriously. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all got this whole list of pastors that's going on. Y'all need to literally, at this point, make a donation on Sunday. Because, y'all, I mean, seriously. Y'all need to make a donation on Sunday and keep it moving. Okay? Like, enough is enough. I don't want any parts of it. I will deal with freak and fraud at reunion.
Freak and fraud. Freak and fraud. Y'all tell me which is which. Freak and fraud.
Okay? And that's it. Let's grow up. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy the show. And just leave it at that. But leave me out of it. Make a donation to these people churches. Okay? All these people, all this list. Pastor Jamal Bryant, let me be very clear, y'all. And I want to clear that up too. I'm a Be More girl. I went to Pastor Jamal Bryant's church when it was in a, in a college auditorium, okay? This man actually renewed my 10-year vow renewals to my ex-husband. Stop, y'all. Enough is enough, okay? Candy, come back down here because these hoes is lying. And in the words of Jamal Bryant, these hoes ain't loyal. Bye, y'all.
So we don't know. We don't know what Portia and Phaedra said to be true. I mentioned I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's another 2 men they're doing like on season 9 where they lie, but then they have each other's back about the lie. And so it looks like it's true. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm not inclined to believe it just because Portia said it. I will say that. But y'all leave a comment, share your thoughts. Do you think the pastor's wives are in her DMs wanting to know if it's their husband?